burpees for time in your bedroom before you go to bed. It's still working out. It might be a different type of workout. It might be a short workout, but 100 burpees for time sucks. We did it last night at 11:30 at night. Life gets in the way. Commitments get in the way. And it's not a bad thing. What?
You really did that last night?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You guys are crazy.
At 10. So we worked out in the morning. This is Ben Bergeron, that's why. Oh. Yeah, I don't like to disappoint people. So when Ben tells me to do something, it's really hard for me to be like, I didn't get to that. And when Ben tells me to do something, it's really hard to be like, I didn't get to that. Yeah. So yesterday we did our lifts in the afternoon, and then we watched Dan coach, Katie got to coach, then I got to coach, and then we had this really cool party, and we had a great time. It was like, oh man, we didn't train, we didn't finish what we had to do. And so, at a certain point, at 10:30 at night, I was like, Katie, we're getting on the rings. And she was like, okay. So we just kind of fit it in. We did our muscle ups, and then literally we talked to a few more people, and I was like, all right, time for the Metcon. So I think at 11 we did our Metcon, and then we talked to a few more people, and then we finished off with 100 burpees per time. And we watched people drink their beers and watch it. Somebody may have yelled at the time for us. You're like 25 more seconds. She's like 7 minutes. And then the burpee is like, no, we're doing 100. Stop yelling at me. But you fit it in where you can. You do what you can. And if you don't get to it, it's not the end of the world. You'll get it to it tomorrow. You have to be ready to adjust. That's what I do all the time. Sometimes the stuff that Ben gives me takes me like an hour to just do one portion, and I thought I could get that all done in an hour. And so I got that first portion done, and then I had to coach. And then it's like, okay, well, I'm going to coach for a few hours, and then get to something else. But you have to just be in the mindset that it's not going to be perfect. You're going to come in here, and all of a sudden, you're going to find out that you're not moving as well. The PR that you had 145 on a back squat is now 200 today. How do you react? Do you just crumble to the ground and just in tears and be like, oh, I'm the worst person ever? You can't do that every day. So you have to just remember to go with that back pocket plan, or just go off the fly. Changing that rest day isn't the end of the world. You might have to do it, or go on a 5K. You can run any time of the day. You can run in the rain. You gotta do things in this sport that makes you uncomfortable. We were gonna run last night. It was raining. I was like, I've never been here before. Yeah, we're in a different state and it's pitch dark. That's not running. Ben will just have to understand. Don't blame me, Ben. We rode instead. But you just have to be prepared for the things that are going to go wrong. You probably will. Just be ready to react. What else? We didn't really talk about competition, huh? We did. So when I go into a workout, and I'll wrap it up if you guys are completely bored. If not, let's go. When I get into a workout, I have a plan. We talked about that at the beginning of this talk. And sometimes it doesn't go to plan. I'm going to get all sets of my pull-ups unbroken. Every round, all rope pull-ups unbroken. And if it happens, yes, the plan totally worked. But sometimes it doesn't. And what do? You freak out? You can't freak out, right? You just gotta go on the fly. But you can't get so down on yourself that it affects the workout. You have to jump back up on the pull-up bar because you broke it up into 2 sets. Get it done. And then move on. Don't dwell on it while you're doing your kettlebell swings if you're doing helmet or something. You've got to move on. You have to be prepared for things to go to shit. Because it will. At the games, you want to be like, I'm getting everything unbroken. I'm gonna win. All of a sudden, your body's like, screw you. We were working out for 3 days. It's not happening. It does happen. Your body tells you you're insane, and it's not gonna work. And you have to kind of go with it. You can't just stop the workout. You're not going to do that in competition. You have to gut through it. You have to learn from that experience and move on. So when you get into a workout, tomorrow you're going to get into it, you and your team will have a plan. And you want to try to stick to that, to the best that it can. But if it doesn't, don't start barking at each other and telling them, you're an asshole. You should have got on. Move on. It's okay to kind of go with a different plan or not have a plan at all. If it doesn't work, just get the work done, right? So you have to, it's a good mindset to have. This might go great. This might be so unbelievably awful, and I'm gonna, cry about it later. But in the middle of your workout, don't dwell on anything because it makes you go slow. Don't think when you work out. We talked about nutrition. When you're doing something that's not feeling right, a quick fix will help. But just remember that's just a quick fix. So if your burpees aren't working to keep your feet in and out, a step up and down is going to be perfectly fine. But know that why you can't sustain the keeping your feet in and out might mean you need to work on some endurance. Okay, so when you're looking at stuff, you're like, oh, I totally killed that burpee snatch awfulness at the open WOD. You're like, but I stepped in and out. Was that losing me some time? Maybe. So you can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to step in and out on burpees all the time. Okay, you need to kind of reassess, be like, that worked, but how can I make myself better? Increase your burpee endurance. 100 burpees per time. It helps, right? So try not to always go for the quick fix, but in a competition, in a workout, you want to do things as fast and as efficiently as possible and just get it done, and that's okay too. Your kettlebell swings, and we'll talk about a few things. I know you guys are doing tire flips tomorrow. I'm going to touch on that a little bit. Kettlebell swings, the traditional kettlebell swing where you're popping it up, going around and through. This is fine, and that's exactly how we teach it. It's great. You know that there's a more efficient way of doing a kettlebell swing. Yeah, you can actually snatch the kettlebell swing. It's a swing. You're pulling it up after you use all of your hips, and you're shortening that trajectory and punching it up, and then guess what? You're pulling it straight back down. You're changing the kettlebell swing to make it more efficient, and that's good. You might not want to train that way all the time, but you have another tool in your arsenal that you're going to be able to use. If I have to do 150 kettlebell swings per time, yes, I've done it, you might switch them up, go back and forth. This long swing is very fast intensive. So you might change it so that the kettlebell's going more straight up and down. That uses a little bit more hip power and arms, so you might switch it up a little bit more. But you guys need to start learning other ways of doing things. A lot of people do tire flips wrong or less efficient. I can't say you're wrong. Most people get their toes up against this tire and then get right underneath it and try to flip it. Okay, what direction do we want the tire to go? Forward, right? So why not step back a little bit, get down and lean into it in the direction that you're trying to go, right? Put your body weight behind it, and once you get it up enough, use your knee and throw it over, rather than trying to lift it all the way up and then go over. Think about that if you do tire flips maybe tomorrow. It will help get that body weight behind the tire and really push through the tire. It'll help a lot. I love tire flips. They're fun, especially when you learn how to use your body. Efficiency of movement is true. The more efficient you are in the movement, the easier the movement becomes. If you don't like wall ball, you're probably not being very efficient. Okay? Wall ball is one of those things where if you learn how to rest right, it's not that bad. If you put the wall ball down on the ground every time you rest, guess what? You have to pick that up. And now it becomes more work. I'm tall, so I'm very fortunate that that wall ball can sit in my stomach, and I can lean over and pitch it through my legs and my stomach, and I can rest like this. There's people, I told everyone at the gym, you cannot put that wall ball down, you're going to save a lot of time. Makes sense, right? So a lot of people put the wall ball on their stomach and literally lean against the wall and just hang out there. Like, oh. But it helps. That little stuff, you gotta start thinking outside the box. What's gonna help you move better? You know, burpees, doing the step by step is really great. You know what else is great? Falling. Way more, it's faster, right? And especially in competition, you gotta move as efficiently as possible. You've got to move as fast as possible. The fastest person wins. It's absolutely true, right? So you want to do it. Now, I don't say cheat, and when I say cheat, you don't want to shorten the reps outside of the standards, but you want to skirt the line, right? Clean and jerks, that fast rebound off the shoulder. You know, you don't need to hold it here when you're doing a clean and jerk. If you have enough strength, get out the shoulder and use your rebound to go straight up. That's an easy one, right? When they say power clean, the elbow has to pass through the bar path, right? You have to get your elbows all the way through. No one ever says you have to go all the way through, right? Kristen Clever noted this the other day, how great I am at power cleans and skirting the standard. Okay, I'm not cheating. I'm passing my elbow through the range of motion. I get my hips up, and then I'm straight back down. Okay? You want to wait. You don't want to wait for the judge to call no rep. If they do call no rep, change it. But don't expect that you're going to get a no rep. Try to figure out how to move as fast as possible with the standards, and then stay there. Okay? Don't cheat. Skirt. He's like, why is she telling us people in my competition? You know, with box jumps, rest on top. I'm sure you guys have heard that, right? Don't rest on the bottom, rest on the top. First of all, who wants to stand on top of a stage and be the only one standing there? You'll move faster. But then you can rebound right off the ground. You gotta remember some of this stuff so that you can make it easier for you, right? You gotta learn if in a box jump, if stepping up and stepping down is faster than the rapid fire jumping off. If you've never done that test, do 15 burpees and then 15 box jumps and try to do only hop ups and hop downs. Rest for 2 minutes and time both of them. And the next time, do 15 more burpees, and then do a jump up, step down. See which one's faster. Okay? It's not faster for everybody to do it one way. I have people in my classes. Some of them can jump up and step down faster than those who can jump up, jump down. I like jump up, jump down. It's faster for me. For me to pass through this range of motion on my leg, it's just too slow. Some people can step down super fast. You got to figure out what works for you. So always try. If it doesn't feel right, or if it feels a little bit slower, maybe there's another way of doing it. And that's what you got to figure out. You know, Katie and I figured out real fast, if we have to do any type of squat clean against Kristen Clever, we got to shorten it. We might not, if it's light enough, we might not use our hips. We might get the full range of motion. We might not. You know why? Because Chris is this tall, we're this tall, and so if we need to beat her down to the bottom, we might short that range of motion in the hip, right? We're not cheating, we're just not using our hips to its full capacity. And that's okay. It keeps the speed. So you have to look at if you're competing against somebody else, you might have to figure that out. If it's light enough. If it's not light enough, you got to use your hips anyways. Right, but those are things to think about. You can stay in your landing stance on a clean that's light enough, and then as you stand back up, you might be able to clean in that same stance, then you don't have to move your feet. Those are things to think about. Everyone's like, are you done? I don't want to bore you. I hope you guys are getting a lot out of this. If you guys want to talk more, we can. There's a reason why I do CrossFit still. It challenges me. If all the sponsors, all the goodness went away, I'd still be doing CrossFit. I think CrossFit is an amazing, amazing sport. It challenges me every day, and it makes me strive to beat my potential. I know that there's more in here that I can get out. I can be better than I am today, and that excites me. And I also think that it's what makes our character better, right? We become better people, happier people because of CrossFit. You know, if I can't CrossFit because I'm sick, I'm just so relieved to get back in the gym and train after once I get better. It just makes me feel happy. You know, exercise has endorphins, get those things pumping. Choose to be happy, and you know, don't dwell on the bad stuff with CrossFit. Make it a happy part of your life. Make it extremely good. I compete because it makes me happy. I like the feeling I get. And that's why I encourage you to do a competition. I know most of you are doing the competition on Sunday, and I think that's outstanding. And you might be doing it with, I think it's only team, so you guys are doing a team thing, but I encourage you to do something individual. Try to compete as an individual, because you will learn so much about yourself. Go into it having fun. Don't take it too serious. This shit is not serious. It's fun. Then keep it that way. But if you want to be a better athlete, compete and really, really analyze what you can do better. If you need a better engine, go run that 5K. I think there's a theme to my speech. Run 5Ks. But learn about yourself as an athlete. It will take you to a next level. I promise you that. And just have fun. That's it. I'll be sticking around if you guys have any questions. We can chat. We'll work it out in probably like an hour. I'm gonna go have one of those shakes out there. Have you guys seen those things? They look amazing. So I'm gonna be having one of those too. Thanks for coming. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. See you Sunday.
I think it's early. But I think it's a lot.
All right, I'll see you.
It's something she was wearing on the shirt on the way back. Take a picture of the Arts Network boxes. Change the lens. Get it again? You want to go first? I know. Because I was like, we're way off the topic. But say it anyway.
And that's
Actually,
It's just for regular schmucks like me and everybody else
And I think I hear, yeah, when things start to slow down a bit, the group is like,
Are you trying to go? No, it's me. When there's nothing, it's just our office. On that part of the line, it's 6'5".
yeah, so as soon as they're done talking, actually what I'll do is I'll send the things out seconds. Alright, no, we're definitely watching it. I mean,
So you're able to collect stats?
yeah, so, I mean, right now, I mean, just like, funny because, like, my friend, it's a lens to, like, make your character yeah, it's just make it. So usually our slowest days are on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings. So right now, we have 137 visitors. So now I've been wanting to maybe creating like several pages for some reason. I don't know if it's not taking the so because it won't pop up. I should figure that out. You know, we had usually what happens is a couple of thousands because people generally like they want to see the pictures and stuff. So not used to it. Actually, yeah, they are. I looked up here, and I didn't know. So we can see there's more parts. It's not the one that you can watch it. Very good. He is social media. Okay. He's like, he lives and like, I think he works on bookshop that. And he does a lot of that. He'll create like alright, this is
An hour later, he's still there.
Sounds like more of a
you have a camera bag or you just put it?
Yeah, it's in that. There's the camera bag right there. No, wait,
Alright, so here's one thing. Y'all were talking about there was one there again. I was like, you have a sledgehammer. I'm gonna fix the plate. You started there at the bar about what was that? You know, what cut out what we do. When you get to the end and be like, yeah, I was like, song is everyone, but it's gonna get really boring if one guy walks out of the they're gonna be everybody else say the same thing, and everyone will be like, it should be looking like a dream. Like, what would someone never do? I'm gonna do this, you know? I'm growing up with this hot with a sledgehammer out of nowhere. Maybe a sausage could be like my first friend, like the triple pile of cheese. Because that makes it feel more like a dream. Like, this stuff is going to be that's what he said. Everyone's like, do you do that? And I was like, I should care about chain. And they're like, yeah. I don't bring speed bumps. I bring chain. So, yeah. Chains. So then we get to actually like get not tired. It's like, this is different. Yeah. Because they were like, they did each of us had to see and then each of us did a test and editors want to like slice different angles. So like, right, just use the rope with the chains. And they just kept filming. So they'll keep going and we'll go. I just take you forever. We're like going around in circles trying to work it. You got the shot. Stay cut. Yeah, of course. You made a poor call there. They edited her off. She was our gymnastics specialist. She like got in the handstand behind the show, split her legs into splits, put them together, walked around, and was upside down with that easy joke. She kept walking all the way across to like a set of parallels. Oh yeah. And then it was like a 20-minute walk, and they made her do it like 5 times. She was like, sure. Hold on a second. They're like, we need one more take. One more take. She would just break every time. 20 minutes. By the end, she was like, because it had to be really slow. You know, she had pirouette and just pirouette again. Anyway, if you ran out of time, the video would yeah, you made her film back in 10 minutes. She did such control of every take. So they're like, oh, one more. I was like, for me, they were like, it was a little annoying and then it's done. Here we go. Jackie with the barbell. We're done. Oh, forget the lens was on the lens cap was on. And now we have But we just like took into something that seemed like you could get in. I thought it was not very fun. Karen was trying to get our name on something. Like, you know what to do. So
You're gonna give me that tomorrow.
like when you look at you, you have to really see it.
And he's kind of like a non-legit judge.
Just avoid me going. I usually go to them.
Like, no, conflict of interest.
I'm a judge. Yeah, exactly.
That's funny. That's like him. He's not my judge. You're not.
You want to know reference adventure?
You do. He must have done like 300 kettlebell swings one day. He's like 50. I could have sworn it was straight up. He was like, no rap, no rap, no rap. I was like, oh. Really nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's got to go. There might be more stuff.
All these chairs.
Don't worry about that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm saying things I'm like,
So good still. What do you guys do the rest of the day? Chance to really get off.
well, okay.
I want to buy it, but I know that Pat is still.
I love Florida West.
I don't get to see everyone at night because a lot of people go in the morning
Just go run by it. Not dark out anymore. There's even a trail run too through the woods. Where's Dave? That
Another second go.
Big flash. Come on, there you go. Flash, yeah. Flash. 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 There you go. Keep using the flash. Yeah. Oh, we're not going to yeah. Yeah, but you're like, that's really like this. Yeah, finish. And finish on the food. Go like this. This is your like, no, we can be very like, yes, fall off there. Slide it. Slide it. Hello. I'm going to tell you how you do it. Will Smith spilled the whole thing of gas a little bit on the car. I just brought it in there. You'll stuff their gas.
Better to get into that. Put 5 What, another team bet? Alright. Yeah, we start the.
Somebody just missed that. It's fine.
No, I'm going to. I'm here now.
That's it. Hey, why are you crossing? I don't know, I guess it's. Sounds like that. I was getting people who had pregnancy. Basically the same thing.
The guy did all that stuff.
Yeah, good job. Go team, let's go! Work! In military, we have each two teams teachers and then each How is that? Mike, the way you do that, the way you make those X's is just perfect. Good. Nobody can do better than you. No, not you. Go to the left. Oh, the sun is coming out for you now. Look at that, dude. The sun is coming out. Check out for it. This shit's not going. You do that so fluently, it's like playing a fucking, it's like you're playing an instrument. That's how good it is, really.
What instrument would I be playing? What they're at?
Skin flute. Skin flute.
Pretty flat. You guys could like a trailer.
I'll give you thanks. So I'm gonna head down there in about an hour. There's something to Where's that? Well, I haven't quite lost the struggles. Yeah, you are. Don't worry, your problems get off. They're all brand new, so the slime all over them. Well, like restock, restock. Yo, Keith.
Should probably put.
Oh my god, it's so cold.
It's freezing. Okay, I'm gonna start. Can I just close this?
Yeah. Or do you want to take pictures of this? No. Close up shot?
Alright, I'll go. No,
Just basically on.
So that's it. All this small shit.
close up shop.
Blow up? Yeah, I pull my truck with this bag. We're gonna put those down. If anything, they can drop them off and come back. Like that.